welcome to this week's vlog. This week we are taking Finley to a hunter trial at Blackwater Farm and I cannot wait. I am so excited to jump Finley today. Finley's just finishing off his breakfast. I've just added a few oats and some electrolytes in today because I want him to have plenty of oomph. Should we sort that out? It looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Yeah, that's look better. And basically in the field where my horses are currently living is a big water bowser on wheels so that we can top up the horses' waters if we need to. And it's got big rubber tyres. And some of my horses, aka Finley, like to rub their head, their butt, on the black rubber tyres. So this morning we're rocking this look. And I'm not quite sure how we're going to get that off. I'm hoping it will just come off with a sponge, but on your face as well, where you hate being washed. Yes. So you're not having his. Desperate to eat Will's breakfast as well, but no, you're a bully, aren't you? I'm going to get you in. That's it, you rummage for more. Get you in and give you a nice brush and try and get that black mark off your face. I know. No! Tantrum. I think my ponies are a little bit spoilt, aren't you? Right, we're off then, are we? Okay. He had a face wash, his hooves oiled, and I've just washed his tail, but not what I call like a show wash. You can see it's still a bit dirty and his hocks are still a bit dirty, but it's better. It's not showing, he doesn't need to be immaculate, but I do like him to look super clean, and he's got a nice new head collar, which hopefully he won't break. And look, I've cleaned that mark off his face, but there's a little pink bit where he's taken some of the fur off, which is typical of Finley. He can't go anywhere without having a scuff on his face, can you? But yeah, and he's quite feisty this morning because he's not actually stood still for us to clean him up and things. He's been pooing everywhere and just screaming his head down, haven't you? Because he knows we're going to do something fun, don't you? I'm going to put him in the stable, let him have a wee, and then we'll get him ready. All ready to go. I've just put a fleece on him because it's quite warm today. And his tail guard, his tail's been cleaned. He's got hoof oil on, he's had loads of poos, as you can see. And I'm just travelling him in his cross-country boots because when he's in this sort of antsy sort of frame of mind, yes, when I get him off on the other side, he just won't stand still, and it's sort of stressful trying to get travel boots off him when he's jig-jogging on the spot. So he's just wearing those, and he doesn't wear back boots generally when we do sort of cross-country or hunting if I can help it, because he really doesn't like them. Yes, don't be so rude, please. Finley, I know you're excited. Good boy. Yeah, he just doesn't like back boots very much. So Finley's ready to go. I'll see you guys when we get there. Just arrived. I'm just going to go to the secretary and pay because I actually forgot to enter before the closing date, but they very kindly let me enter anyway. Very good of them. But the 80 centimetre class was actually full, so I only had the option of 70 or 90, and he's just not fit enough for a 90. I mean, we haven't actually been out since the last hunter trial, so I thought it'd be a bit unfair. So yeah, we're just going to do the 70 today, and I've got exactly an hour until we're supposed to go, you know what I mean. So we're gonna just pay and then it'll be time to walk the course. Finley is very excited, and look at his face. He is really looking forward to cross country, aren't you? You are. It's your favourite thing in the world, isn't it? So I'm gonna walk the course so I know where I'm going, and I thought I'd bring you guys along to see. Who's ready for some out of breath course walk action? Oh. Right, number one is that little log, which is simple. Usually Finley does this one, but like I said, I couldn't get him in that class, so he's doing the little ones. which is fine. We can concentrate on our riding and us and doing it better than what we usually do. I definitely want to do more in cross-country position, as the last one I think I held back a little bit. Just have a bit more fun. And then the second one is another log, really straightforward. I think there usually is a little ditch in front of it, but I don't think there is on this one. Usually does that one. Well, when we've been here before, which is like 3 times we've been here. So that's number 2. Lovely. And the ground's nice. They've put down plenty of dust and whatnot. Just a little seat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a little upright. It's nice. And then 5. So from 4, literally in a straight line to 5. I'll have to make sure I turn right round though for it. And 5 is a 2-part, but I've got one of those people walking the course. So this is 5A and 5B. Just a really inviting roll top, and it's downhill coming into it. Finley did that one when we did the ODE before. So yeah, I've just got to keep him nice and forward, and it's just fun. It's going to be fun and enjoyable. This is number 7, which has got like a bit of a drop on the other side, which yeah, he has done this one before. And it's quite a little twizzly turn to a log. So I think last time I actually trotted through here. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I just got a trot. Because it's there's quite a few routes through here, as you just saw, so I just literally fell over. And then leg into this log, which is nice and inviting. I do like how nice the jumps look. Very friendly. That's the one we did last time, into that. It's literally just this little log. Yeah, I wish I kind of brought Will, but I know that Will would be exhausted after about 4 fences, and then he'd get grumpy with me, because that's what Will's like. I will have to bring him here though and have a go. Perhaps that could be a goal for next year, or this end of this year, to do like a proper one-day event with Will. He's fit enough, but with him he's just really lazy. I just think you go not as fast as you can, but a nice forward rhythm, and hope for the best. But I'm sure there's probably more to it than that. I see a lot of these eventers have stopwatches and stuff, and I have no idea what that's all about. Sorry if you're cringing at that. But yeah, I'm a showing rider, working hunter. I'm confident in that. This is all new territory for me. I mean, Finley's, we've probably done 2 or 3 like cross country events. I did hunter trials when I was a kid, especially the pairs ones, because they were great fun. But yeah, I'm still learning when it comes to all this, and I just think go forward, go in jumping position, have fun. This is number 11, which is very nice, which is through the stream. It's very clear and pretty. I'm going to go over the bridge so we can get a better view. There we go. This is like for people who know what they're doing on this side. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing yet. I'm always scared if I do like big cross-country fences that I'd ride it wrong and then like hurt my horse. I've missed the water. There it is. Pretty little stream. It's fine. I mean, if you can call it that. A hill into the water. Yeah, right, where do we go on the other side? Let's find out. I've got to go this really skinny bridge. Fingers crossed I don't fall in. I really get anxious walking along things like this. There's the water. Ooh, don't drop my phone. So that's go through the water. But, oh yeah, over this. Yeah, that's very nice. It's like a working hunter fence. It's just this lovely little, it's like a working hunter jump. Lovely jubbly. Just got to make sure I have plenty of leg coming up. It's 13, which has got like a bit of a ditch from it, but it's fine. He has done this one before, but I think it's quite big for a 70. Yeah, he has jumped that before. It's part of the 80 as well. It's 14, which is super small, which is a good thing because there's a very big drop on the other side. So you can literally just trot over that. I'm looking for red. That's purple. No, I don't. I think I'll just come straight down. Finally found it. So from the pit, which is in there in them trees, you come all the way around into this corner and then up over this, which I wish I was doing the purple one because it just is more straightforward and you get more jumps in. But I can't complain. They did let me in at last minute and there's so many entries today. So yeah, this little sheep thing, that's what they've called it, a sheep feeder. I call it roll top, I think. And I'm just looking for 16. I'm gonna get out of the way. Look how cool that one is. I mean, I wouldn't personally jump it, but it's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah. Right, the last one, number 16, is just a palisade. It's quite confusing on some of these because I'm doing the red ones. Well, a lot of the red ones are faded in the sun, and you're like, is that orange? This is the last one, which yeah, I think is that middle one. So this is us leaving the start box and here we go. Finley started off, he went off my leg, he went flying off my leg, which was nice, but he was just a bit like, ugh, what are we doing, mum? And you can see as I come into fence 2, he's quite like sticky, so I sort of had to get after him a little bit. He's just takes him a minute to get into the flow of things, as you can see here. Then he was like, oh, and he really started to gallop on a little bit in between the fences. He was just a bit sticky at the beginning, but he still goes forward. He just needs a bit of encouragement. So this was Finley now going across the middle of the course. He was going quite well. He just seemed to go down the hill and I kind of threw him off because I didn't ride him straight enough into the little roll top. So he was just a little bit confused there, which was on my behalf. I should have sort of cut him across and rode him straighter. But he jumped into like the little leaf pit really, really nicely and I was happy with that bit. So the next bit was just a little skinny log on his own. And coming into that, I just felt like he was a bit lucky at the other jumps because he was kind of expecting a ditch. But again, once I got my leg on, he was absolutely fine. So we had the little skinny log, then the rails. He jumped the water sections beautifully. It's the best he's really gone through the water. It just flowed. The leaf pit was really nice. He just was sort of looking for the next part and there wasn't. This little sheep feeder didn't ride that well because we had to do a sharp bend. But after that, I was just like, let's go, let's go, let's go, as you can see, because I was a bit worried about the time. And I did try and go as fast as I could. And then by going quite fast, I found I didn't hit the palisade as nicely as I could have done. And I'm just sort of bombing him on. But he could have gone faster, I think. He was just not as springy as he could be. That was all. But he was a very good boy. The fences, he was backing off a little bit. And I really had to sort of drive him into them. But once we jumped sort of 3, we got going again. I thought we went much faster than last time. We trot and cantered through the water. We didn't like trot or like slow right down like we did last time. He didn't pause at anything. He jumped the zigzag with the ditch in front of it, huge, and I was like on his neck, so that didn't go very well. We just didn't flow as much as we normally do. I felt like he was like sort of just backing off a little bit at some of the fences, and then we sort of lost our rhythm. So if they were really big, we would have been in trouble. But luckily, because they're small and he gets me out of trouble. But yeah, we had some really nice stretches where we galloped. It didn't flow that well, especially when it came towards the end. We had to like do a twist back on ourselves for that little roll top at 15. And there were some people walking along the side, which was a little bit distracting, a few people on the course. But overall, we were much faster than last time, and we didn't stop at anything. He jumped a nice clear, and we definitely did both the waters way better than we did the water at the last hunter trial, because he almost walked to go through the water last time, as he sort of cantered and trotted through them much more fluently. It's very humid today, hence why we're very sweaty, and yeah, it is a bit like, but yeah, no, I'm pleased with him. I'm just going to walk him round, let him chill for a minute, because he's been such a good boy, and then we'll have a wash down and a full debrief. Just been and looked at the times. So the optimum time was 4 minutes and 38 seconds, and we were 30 seconds too slow, which, yeah, that is quite a lot, isn't it? But I thought I was going quite fast, but obviously I could have gone a little bit faster. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for the placings now. They said we've got like a 20-minute wait, and we will see, because it was a humongous class, and yeah, I'm a little bit slow, but we'll see. The burger today. This is the show jumping for the one-day event, which is really nice here. It's just really ideal for like babies. It's not too scary, it's not too huge, and there's all this room to play in. Ambulance there at the ready. So we're just hanging about now, waiting to see if we've got a placing at all. Just chatting to some friends, chilling, which is quite nice. But hopefully we've been placed. But yeah, there's like 25, 30 odd horses in it, and we're told we're 30 seconds too slow. So I can't moan too much. We were just 30 seconds too slow, which it doesn't sound a lot, but apparently in eventing world that is. But we didn't trot or like slow down or anything. We went cantering, galloping the whole way around. Yeah, apparently a lot of people had stopwatches, which they use so they can get the perfect time, which I think is cheating, but obviously I don't do this kind of thing. I'm a showing rider, so yeah, but very happy with Finley. He flew around. I think jumping clear is the main thing, and I definitely got into cross-country position more, but riding can still be better, and I definitely need some more lessons, especially, yeah, jumping lessons, I think. I definitely got left behind on a few fences, but overall, really fun day. Finley enjoyed himself. Very relaxing compared to showing, not flapping the whole time, worrying about poo stains or marks on your jodhpurs. So yeah, just quite nice to have a day doing something different, and Finley's been an absolute superstar. Here is the superstar of the day, Mr. Finley. I mean, just look at him. He's jumped clear, he's jumped everything I asked, and just been, as always, amazing. And there's no horse I'd rather ride around a cross-country course, really. No offence, Will, but you're just not there yet. And yeah, even though we're 30 seconds too slow, it doesn't matter. We had fun. And you're just amazing. Oh, just look at him. And you're just a good boy. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. Finley sure has. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next Monday. Bye!